I'm going to lead off today with the Deacon Palmer Award. Apologize, but I can't see anymore. Deacon Palmer Award is bestows special recognition on a PGA golf professional for personally displaying outstanding integrity, character, and leadership in an effort to overcome a major obstacle in their life. This individual is an unsung hero or heroine at their facility and in their community who serves to inspire, empower, and assist others inside and outside the game. Our award winner couldn't bestow those traits any better than Rocco. Asked Mr. Felder today, how did you regard Rocco? Pros pro. Absolutely just loved to play, sell, be a golf professional, teach, love people, and more importantly, really looked out for the junior program. Started a pro-am to raise funds for junior golf at Saxon Woods when he was there, and just did special stuff to promote junior golf. Rocco Cambreri's life spent in the golf business started at the age of 11 at Mohansick, and consistently focused on improving the places that he worked while serving huge numbers of golfers. Rock, unfortunately, in 2010, suffered a broken ankle. As he was healing from that ankle, he was sidelined by a hernia operation. The next year, he broke a bone in his right hand, lost out from playing, but then was able to secure a $250,000 grant to put some money into Valley Fields Golf Course up in Jefferson Valley, where his goal was to have a place for junior golfers to come, our vets to come, and just the local community have a facility to play golf. Unfortunately, in 2016, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, which slowed down that process. Rock's career is always marked by service, and before the redevelopment project there, he worked in a number of roles, including head professional, but his goal was to bring back this facility for the juniors. So on behalf of Rocco Cambreri, I'd like to award this posthumously to Rocco Cambreri, his wife, Rebecca Cambreri.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. This is Rocky's mom. It is my honor to be here today to receive the Deacon Palmer Award from my husband, Rocco Cambreri. Many of you knew him, and you would most likely agree that he had a magnetic personality and incredible passion for golf. Rocky's dream was to revitalize the par 3 golf course in Yorktown Heights to be known as Valley Fields. He involved himself in every aspect of this project. When he became sick, he continued to pursue his dream. He always told me, "You can't break a rock." Rocky was so proud to share this endeavor with others. Whenever somebody would come to our home to visit him, whether he was having a good day or a bad day, he would ask that person to take a ride with him up to the par 3. Rocky was proud of all the work he had accomplished, and he was fully aware of all the work that still needed to be done. The Deacon Palmer Award recognizes outstanding integrity, character, and leadership despite a major obstacle in one's life. This description fits Rocky to a T, no pun intended. May we all find comfort in knowing that Rocky was made aware he would receive this award. He was truly honored, and his family is incredibly proud. Rocky taught us all to persevere and to keep moving forward. As a father, he taught this important life lesson to our son, Anthony, who's here today and looks just like his dad. Thank you for your time this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I don't know if you get it. Thank you for being here. My son loved Rocky was 11. When he started golf, I'm sorry, guys. I had a restaurant in Yorktown Heights. And one morning, in the summertime, Rocky was home with his sister, Amory, and they constantly hit each other. They killed each other. One was, 11, one was 9 or 10. And I said to Rocky one morning, I said, Rocky, you need to come with mommy to the restaurant. And he says, but why? Why can't I stay home? I'm like, because you're a pain in the ass. I said, you can't stay home. You have to come to work with me. So he came to the restaurant, and he's in the kitchen, and he's driving me nuts. He's like, I'm out of here. I can't stay in this place. He goes, this is not for me. He goes, I got to go home. And I said, well, look. I said, I have a knife in my hand, and if you don't shut up, I said, you're going to die today. So he's like, okay. So he's sitting in the corner, and Martin Noletti, who was the head driving range guy, and the head of Mohansic, besides John Panessa, I was making pork chops for him, and he comes in the kitchen, he goes, what the hell is going on in here? He goes, there's too much noise in this kitchen. I said, Marty, I'm going to kill him. I said, I'm making you lunch, and he's driving me nuts. He goes, Rocky, come here. He goes, if you screw up, your mother screws up my pork chops, you will die today. So he takes him out of the kitchen, brings him to the restaurant, sits with him, they have lunch together, shares his pork chops with him, and he says, he comes up to the kitchen and he says, Amy, what time are you going to get home tonight? I said, I'll be home at 10:30. He goes, good, I'll have your son home at 10:31. 5:30 in the morning, the next day, Marty comes knocking on my door, gets Rocky out of bed, and takes him to the golf course, Summer Hanson. And that's where he stayed for the next forever. And the rest is Rocky. So guys, thank you so much for everything. Rocky told me that he was getting this award, and I know nothing about golf. The only thing I knew is that I had balls all over my house, all over my property. That's all I knew, right? And he said, Mommy, before he passed away last year when we had the outing, he said, Mom, I'm getting a Deacon Palmer Award. I'm like, okay. What is that? I don't know what this stuff is. He goes, Arnold Palmer, Deacon Palmer. I said, yeah, okay, so tell me a little more. So he did, and he was crying, and he said, Mommy, this is the biggest honor I can get in golf. He goes, and golf was his life. So everyone here, God bless you all. Thank you so much for his life. And I'm sorry.
With grace and courage. Thank you. I'm pleased to announce the Assistant of the Year this year, and it was just named a few days ago. The Met PGA Assistant of the Year Award recognizes an assistant professional who is well regarded as a model PGA assistant golf professional in our section. Like many of you in this room, I've been fortunate enough to have played with and spent time with this year's Assistant of the Year. And I know we can all say she is a very worthy recipient of this award and completely embodies what it is to be a leader in our profession. She's a Providence, Rhode Island native who attended Methodist University and successfully completed their PGA golf management program. With a keen interest in learning as much as she can as fast as she could, she splits her time between Naples, Florida and the prestigious Quaker Ridge Golf Club. While serving as secretary on the assistants board, as well as the Met PGA tournament and education committees, she always gives back to the game that she loves and has been an active presenter in our Met PGA Winter Educational Series and frequents almost every Met PGA meeting since 2012. A wonderful player in her own right, in 2015, she won the Met PGA Women's Player of the Year Award and finished in the top 20 twice in the last 3 years at the LPGA National Championship. She will always greet you with a warm, friendly smile and be readily available to lend a helping hand whenever you need it. And if you're not in close geographic proximity to her to gather her wisdom, you are probably one of her 9,300 followers on Twitter and have seen one of her almost 30,000 tweets, all positively promoting our great game. And she'll want you to know that #golf is fun. Ladies and gentlemen, this is also a historic moment as she is the first female to win this very prestigious award. Please welcome and join me in congratulating our 2017 Assistant of the Year, Sarah Dixon.
Thank you. It's funny, as I was listening to that introduction, thank you, Steve, it kind of crossed my mind, it doesn't really feel like I've done any of that individually. And while Steve was talking, there's this, either a quote or something I heard in a podcast that the author Tim Ferriss once said, and I'm sure someone said it before him too. But it goes something like, you are the average of the 5 people that you most associate with. And so when I was thinking about that, I'm really lucky, because when I go into work at what I think is early, let's say 6:30 in the morning, to practice, Ryan Gaffney has already been there since 5:24 a.m. because he knows that's exactly when the sun comes up in the middle of June. And so he doesn't have to tell us what to do. He doesn't have to remind us what to do. What he does effectively radiates, and it becomes part of the rest of us. And then I go to the lesson tee, and I see Mario Guerra pour his heart and his soul into every single lesson that he gives the entire season. And that radiates, and that becomes part of the rest of us. And then I go into the golf shop, and I see Kevin Quinn and TJ Paulino, who run first-class tournaments and create the most friendly and welcoming atmosphere that you can imagine in the golf shop. And that too radiates and becomes part of the rest of us. And then I see Susan Taylor, our golf shop manager, running a successful soft and hard goods operation and providing outstanding customer service. And that too radiates and becomes part of the rest of us. So to the 5 people who I associate the most with, thank you, as it's a pleasure to be the average of the incredible standard that you create. At the same time, I've made some wonderful friendships in this section, and to those people I say thank you as your kindness, your genuine motivation, and your success breeds more kindness, genuine motivation, and success. And that's a testament to our entire section, really. You know, whether our paths cross once a season or daily, you collectively have shown me what it's like to be a golf professional both in the workplace and out in our community. And of course, none of this would be possible without the Met Section office. They create endless tournament opportunities, education opportunities, community involvement opportunities. So I'd really like to give a sincere thank you to each and every one of you in this room, as you are the average or the standard of what we create as a section. Thank you.
We'll move on to Merchandise of the Year. We have 2 categories that we're presenting for this year for private clubs as well as public clubs. Merchandise of the Year Award is designed to recognize the golf professionals who have excelled as business persons, merchandisers, in the promotion of golf. This year's private club, you can see from his little bio here, he started off with some pretty impressive mentors, sort of 4 seasons at Westchester Country Club, followed by 2 years at Maidstone, Tuxedo, and Shore Acres. The mentors there, John Kennedy, Eden Foster, Dave Carrazzo, Peter McDonald, definitely taught him well how to merchandise and provide an incredible golf shop. Friar's Head is only open from mid-April until the first week of November, doing about 9,000 rounds of golf in a very short amount of time. During this short season, they host quite a few member events and charity events, and they're always prepared and always looking great in that shop. Adam takes great gratification in knowing that he offers products to cater to green grass accounts, so his customers are receiving unique and specialized options not available anywhere else other than at Friar's Head. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Adam McDade, Private Merchandiser of the Year.
Thanks, Steve. Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to thank the Met PGA for this award and also for my time on the board. I enjoyed the last 3 years with everyone, so thanks for all the learning and the help with everything. And also for Empire Casino for their great sponsorship of the Met PGA. We look forward to building a long-lasting relationship with you folks, so thanks for everything. So I was fortunate enough to work for 3 great professionals in our section, John Kennedy, Eden Foster, and Dave Carrazzo. 3 different personalities. Obviously, you put Dave in there, you got a personality of its own, right? So I learned a lot from those guys. They all run different operations, but they've all helped me tremendously in my career, so I'm thankful to them. And this award is for my staff. They kind of do it all for me at Friar's Head. So I thank my staff for their hard work, their dedication to the job. Most importantly, my wife Becky, who runs the shop for us. So without her, we couldn't do what we do, having a young one at home. So thanks to her, and everyone enjoy a little downtime this winter. Thanks.
And Mohansick seems to be kind of in the theme, Mrs. Carberry. The Public Merchandiser of the Year is from Mohansick, Mr. Max Galloway. When you're a head golf professional at one of the only 7 public golf courses in all of Westchester County, everything you do to promote the game of golf is significant. Max has an incredible range of experience, having served at private clubs, ranges, with management companies, and now as a head golf professional at a 40,000 round a year municipal facility. Max has also taken a lead role in the Westchester County Golf Show. Max is another great example of how merchandising your facility and marketing your programs has earned him recognition as Merchandiser of the Year. He's also recognized for his efforts in the areas of player development and been one of the most active teachers in the section, creating a number of special programs, building golf schools, Get Golf Ready, and a solid junior golf program, which I can say my son participates with Skip up there. Absolutely adores Skip and loves the facility up there. So thank you guys for the junior golf programming. It touches home with me and my family. I do appreciate that. However, merchandising is a function of great people skills, strong communications, and passion to promote and effort to succeed. Max has proven to be an outstanding professional and richly deserves the Merchandiser of the Year for public facilities for the Metropolitan PGA. Max?
You know, it's a great privilege to always attend these meetings and see the wonderful award winners. I want to congratulate everyone who is receiving an award today, but I'd like to congratulate all of you as members of this association. You are my example. You make me proud. I didn't ever think I'd be able to do this stuff. As a young kid, I started playing golf at 14 and thought, wow, thank goodness I don't have to run that 2 mile for the track coach. But golf has given me so much. And the chance to go from a little kid who I did spend some time in the rag business, working for Mr. Dinas, it was great. So this award means a lot to me. I want to thank a lot of people. First of all, the Special Awards Committee, thank you so much. Thank you to my staff, who, because of the job they do, they free me up to focus on other things, and most notably, trying to take care of our customers that come through the shop every day. To me, a golf shop is not just a place that you sell shirts and gloves and balls, but it's a place where you can welcome people and make them feel good about their experience that they're about to have that day. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. Most notably, I'd like to thank my assistant, Skip Marini. His efforts in instruction, junior programs, have freed me up because I know that everything is in great hands. That's an important aspect. To walk out of your golf shop or walk into it in any given day and have confidence that one of the best people in the world is doing a great job. I'd also like to thank Sue Snow, who's come on with me in the last couple of years after her career with TJ Maxx, and has really helped keep things organized and staying right on top of it. Just what a beautiful person that is. I'd like to thank Westchester County for the opportunity to be the golf professional there for the last 17 years. They were big shoes to fill, and no one could ever do it with John Vanessa and Martin Millay. But it was my privilege to be, it's been my privilege to be there, I should say, for this past 17 years. I look forward to several more, and again, thank you, everybody.
The next recipient will be the 2017 Patriot Award. Patriot Award is presented to the person who personifies patriotism. Through the game of golf, it demonstrates an unwavering commitment and dedication to the men and women who have valiantly served and protected the United States of America. As the head professional at West Point Golf Club, Andy Crane serves the men and women in our military on a daily basis. Yet he finds another gear for the participants of the Met PGA Hole program. Andy's outgoing and engaging personality and passion for being a PGA professional are infectious, and he uses those gifts to help our military veterans feel welcome and safe in the program. His sincerity makes him reserved or revered with our veterans. If Andy Crane is Mr. West Point at his facility, he is definitely Mr. Met PGA Hope in the Metropolitan section. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming to the podium our 2017 Patriot Award recipient, Andy Crane.
Much. He told me I was supposed to have a speech. I got nothing. It's tough to write a speech for something that makes you speechless. Had a couple things in my head driving down here. Then I watched that video and read the book there, and no, it's all gone. So, just very humbled and very, very thankful for the opportunities that I get. I've grown up in a great era that you were taught to love your country, respect your military, respect the military, and damn it, stand for the national anthem. And I'm glad that I have the opportunity to give back to so many that have given to us and help create the land of opportunity. I've had a lot of great opportunity in my life. From a kid who wanted to grow up to be the next Mario Andretti and Dale Earnhardt, to this crazy dream that maybe I could be one of those PGA professionals. And through hard work and every opportunity I've given, I found myself at West Point to where I can give back a little bit. And then I got the greatest phone call I got in my career ever. Kelly Clayton on the other line saying, Andy, we got this program called PGA Hope. I think it's something you can get involved with. I think it's something that could help give you a face in the section. And it's been the greatest thing I could ever ask for. And just some thank yous quick. First, Kelly Clayton, you are our commander-in-chief. The hard work that you put in to everything, I could never thank you enough for everything you've given me. The Met PGA staff, Jeff Voorhees, you got really good at driving that range picker. Now that we actually got some wheels to actually pick up the golf balls. My fellow professionals, all the men and women that stood up today when Paul asked us to. Thank you so much. It has been an honor to work with really heroes of mine in the business. And I got to follow Max up here. Max has been my right-hand man at West Point. He's been there every one. It's truly a great honor. Most importantly, I got to thank the veterans. Without them, there is no program. There is no freedom. We're the land of the free because of the brave, and that's something I'll never forget. Thank you to my family who has bought in completely to this program and how it allows me to go off and do all these crazy things. Thank you to my wife Brianna for being here. She had to get up real early, which she wasn't really proud of or happy about, but she's here with me to put it in perspective. Down in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we got to play the PGA Secretary's Cup, I had my 6-year-old riding in a bus with one of our veterans that had an amputee from the knee down. And my 6-year-old got perspective of why we are the greatest country in the world. And I can't even put into words of how important and how special that is to me. And before I wrap this up, I just want everybody to know I am definitely not Mr. Met PGA Hope. That will always and forever be my big brother from another mother, Mike Clayton, who I know looks down at us every time that we get together with our veterans. I'm just proud to be able to carry the torch forward in his message and what he would want us to do for our vets. And I was hoping the Yankees were going to be in the World Series to leave with this one little quote, but they kind of screwed that one up. But in the words of the great Yankees manager, Billy Martin. I may not be the greatest PGA professional to ever win this award, but I sure am the proudest. Thank you.
Well done, Andy. Well done. Now we're going to award the Player Development Award. The Player Development Award is designed to recognize a PGA professional for extraordinary and exemplary contributions and achievements in the area of player development. And this award considers the PGA professional growth of the game, leadership commitment at the section and national levels, and the impact made at the facility. This year's Player Development Award winner has been involved in player development initiatives for as long as she's been in the game. Always looking for new and innovative ways to engage members and get them involved, she's constantly refining the program she offers to teach as many established and potential golfers as possible. She has spent time at both Westchester Country Club and is the Director of Instruction at the Appowamus Club currently. She has created an extensive clinic program for adults and juniors alike and has tracked close to 200 unique participants in her adult program for men and women. And these clinics are in addition to the almost 850 lessons she gives each year. Her most successful program for women has been Newbie Tuesdays, where ladies come out for 4 holes of golf. The participants are paired with friends and play in just over an hour so they can get home in time to pick up their children after school. Always the innovator, she has completely restructured the junior golf program at the Appowamus Club to encourage opportunities for juniors of all ages, and she loves to get out on the golf course with her juniors in her Junior Play with the Pro Series. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our 2017 Player Development Award winner, Monique Torres.
Well, thank you very much, Steve, for those kind words. When I first got notified that I had won this award, I was a little bit incredulous and more than a little bit uncomfortable, as I'm sure Brian and Jeff can both attest to. There's something that just doesn't quite seem right about receiving awards for promoting the game of golf and developing programs for golfers, since I feel like probably most of you feel the same way, that it's pretty much my job to do these things. But having said that, I truly do appreciate this recognition from the section. It's an honor to be selected for this award, especially considering how much many of you also do for the game of golf in your own careers. I'm also extremely humbled by and grateful to the membership and the staff at the Appowamus Club. I know everybody says this when they get up to receive an award, but I truly believe our membership is the best in the section, as is our general manager, Rory Godfrey, who couldn't be more supportive of what we do in the golf operation. And I'm also extremely grateful to James Ondo, my head professional and friend, for his unbelievable faith in me and support of me as I hop into his office on a daily basis with what must seem like crazy ideas sometimes, but he never says no, and he's always positive and encouraging, so I appreciate that. Finally, I'm extremely grateful to and humbled by so many of you, my fellow professionals, who have helped me personally with my own game and my own teaching career over the years, but and my teaching practice. But there have also been so many of you who have graciously supported some of the programs I've been lucky enough to be involved in over the years. Girls to the Tee is certainly one example of that, but there are definitely others. So this award honors your efforts as much as it does mine. So thank you very much, and I hope everyone has a great off-season.
Our next award recipient is the Youth Player Development Award. This award recognizes the PGA professional who was a leader in junior golf and committed to the promotion and development of junior programming at their facility as well as within the section and at a national level. If you're looking for ideas to improve your junior programs, Ben Hoffine is an endless resource. Throughout his career, and especially over the last 13 years, Ben has walked the walk when it comes to junior golfers. On a home front, he grew the junior programming at Wackengill Country Club from nearly non-existent to over 125 participants annually, with programming for juniors of all ages and skill levels. He has now taken this programming to Westchester Country Club. In the section, he was among the first to adopt the PGA Junior League and promote drive, chip, and putt, which he has also become a leader and sought after for his input on a national level. The opportunity to grow the love of the game in junior golfers is not lost on Ben, nor is the opportunity to mentor other professionals as they look to follow in Ben's lead. Ben has been a mentor to many. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming our 2017 Youth Player Development Award recipient, Ben Hoffine.
Chris, thank you very much for those kind words. I would also like to thank Heath and the Special Awards Committee for this great award. It truly is one of the group awards. I don't make junior golf programs. My staff does, the members at 2 clubs, committees at 2 clubs, and most importantly, the junior golfers at 2 clubs, both Wackengill and Westchester. I would like to thank John Deegan, Paul Savaggio, Patrick Shores, and Kevin Samella from Wackengill, and my current golf staff at Westchester. Paul Savaggio, Danny Balin, Sarah Stone, Ali Prazak, Jenny Sullivan, Gary Weir, Ian Orr, Brian Fallon, Justin Whipple, Matt Gerlach, James Swagger, Dirk Giannotti. I don't think I missed anybody there. It's a big staff, but thank you all for really putting all these programs together, being with the kids. Westchester's a pretty special place. We have over 120 kids every day in the summer for our junior golf program. So we have a platform really to grow the game that I'm very proud of. And one thing I would like to propose to all of you in this room for the off season is bring ideas to the table. Don't be afraid to bring new ideas. I'm a big idea guy. If you think of 10 things, 5 of them may never make it past paper, 3 of them will fail, and 2 of them will stick. That is not a very good batting average, but the 20% of the programs that do stick, people recognize them, and they will be successful in your club. Thank you again, and have a wonderful off season.
Congratulations, Ben. A model educator for our junior golfers. Speaking of education, I'm going to go on to the Horton Smith Award, which recognizes the PGA professional who was the model educator of PGA professionals. This award is designed to give special recognition to an individual PGA professional for outstanding and continuing contributions to professional education. Michael Breed, this year's award winner, has impacted literally millions of golfers, thousands yesterday, millions of golfers he has reached on TV, radio, in print, and in person. His involvement and contributions to golf educations are so vast, we would absolutely be here all day highlighting them all. Building the image of the PGA professional and the association has been and continues to be extremely important to him. He is adamant about the importance of building each individual PGA professional as well as that of the PGA of America. He has used his own celebrity to wave the PGA banner by hosting other PGA professionals on the Golf Fix, encouraging viewers to go see a PGA golf professional to improve. He has showcased an incredible package of involvement and influence, but perhaps, and most importantly, he is truly a PGA professional who makes a difference to his students and his community. I'm one of them. Michael helped me tremendously last few years on a personal level and helped me get my game out of the doldrums and back to the winner's circle last year. So thank you, Michael, wherever you are. There's no doubt he is on the precipice of even greater honors and recognition. But for the Special Awards Committee, it is what he does on a daily basis that has always merited this recognition. Michael is unfortunately out of town, like I mentioned, so accepting the award on his behalf is good friend and our good friend, Tom Henderson.
Michael is down in is traveling, as you might gather. He's kind of on the move, and never at a loss for words. I was trying to think of what I would say to accept this award for him. So I kind of thought about it for a long time, what I might say, and I'm just going to say thank you, because Michael constantly has a thirst for education, is constantly willing to share. He's one of my best buddies. I know I can always go to him when I'm down in the dumps or when I want to run an idea or two by him to see if it'll hold any water. And he's always there, and he never stops. I don't know if he ever will. And I just want to say thank you to the committee for giving him this award. He's helped education, not only in the med section, tremendously. He's been largely responsible for some of these keynote speakers we've gotten in the past. On the national level, he's, through his TV show, through his reach, he just doesn't stop. He's the head of our national teaching and coaching committee, constantly looking to improve himself and others, and for that I thank him. Thank you, Mike.
Our next award is the Bill Strasbaugh Award. The Bill Strasbaugh Award recognizes the PGA professional who has demonstrated a record of service to the section and our association, and in doing so has mentored their fellow PGA professionals in improving their employment situation. This individual also has been involved in their local community and promoted the standing of the PGA professional. Mike Gilmore is a truly humble and sincere person. If you ask Mike about the impact he has had on those who have been members of his team, he'll most certainly credit his team for their talents that they have brought to the table. What the members of his team will tell you is that Mike leads by example and empowers them to make decisions and become better golf professionals. In addition to developing a great team atmosphere, Mike recognizes the influence the PGA professional can have in their community and with their membership. Spending time playing golf with members and guests solidifies a love of the game and a culture that is ever so present at Winged Foot. When playing in events or attending social events, Mike always takes the time to visit with attendees and volunteers to say hello or thank you. And I can say this, a few years ago we hosted the Connecticut Open, and I've had at least 50 members come up to me and say, what a nice guy Mike Gilmore